Sarap. Hi guys. So today we're gonna talk about cultural differences about Japan and Philippines. You want? We already know the history behind these two countries, the Japan and the Philippines. But for those who doesn't, let's have a short history about it. September 1, 1939 is the start of the World War II. When Japan attacked Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941, if I'm not mistaken. The next day of that day, December 8, 1941, American declare a war on Japan. And that is the start of bomb throwing, gun firing, and many more killing stuff. But why Philippines? Why Philippines? Bakit? Bakit? And why our country is in the middle of the war between those two strong countries on that time? Simply because America is our ally and they are the enemy of Japan. Bomb throwing. Yeah. I think that's enough history lesson. Philippines and Japan have both unforgettable past between each other. But we need to put those past behind us and learn to move on. The two countries are unlikely dissimilar from each other. So come with us to compare and contrast and find what are those differences. So what are we waiting for? Let's go! First is the form of language. Philippine language is about 70 to 75 Aboriginal language. The most important in Central Division are Tagalog.
Magandang buhay! Kumusta? Mag-iingat kayo!
Because it is standardized form in which Filipino is the official national language. But then again, Japanese on the other hand, Japanese. No to native speaker as Nihongo. Nihongo is spoken by 127 million people, ninth most commonly spoken language on the planet.
私の名前はミサトです。My name is Misato. 私の好きなスポーツはバスケットボールです。My favorite sport is basketball.
Second is the form of writing. In the Philippines, we use alphabet form of writing and it is mostly used by the Filipinos. But then again, in Japan, they use kanji, hiragana, kana, and kantakana. Third is the cuisine. Here in the Philippines, we eat different kinds of food. In Tagalog term, samut-sari. There's adobo, crispy pata, bopis, papaitang goat, isaw, turo-turo, wek-wek, and many more foods that we Filipinos eat. While Japanese cuisine are very different. Like sushi with a lot of wasabi. My favorite. Woo! Tempura, ramen, tofu, and many more. And there's one thing that I would like to add. The taste of Japanese cuisine catch my taste sense. Basta nagustuhan ko yung lasa ng pagkain sa Japan. Fourth is religion. According to some side, the Philippines is the only Catholic nation in the Asia. And of course, I know you and I both know why Philippines is a Christian nation. No? But for those who doesn't, it was introduced through Portuguese explorer named Ferdinand Magellan in early 1500s. So here in the Philippines, you will find a lot of old churches here. Big, small, old, in every barangay, every province. But in Japan, there are two major religions. The first one is Shinto, and it is as old the Japanese culture. While Buddhism, that is the second religion, no, it was imported in the mainland on 1600s. But that religion does not play a big role on the everyday life of most Japanese people today. Even though they follow religious rituals like weddings, funeral, visiting shrine or temple, and many more types. And lastly, family values. In Philippines, family values are very important. The tradition like pagmamano and also the po and opo, helping others or pakikisama or getting along with people that have traits are helpful deeds. Also the prioritizing of family. Pagpapahalaga sa pamilya. This implies that the person will place a high regards on their family and prioritize that before anything else. Of course, we proudly say on the world, only in the Philippines. Japan, on the other hand, the traditional family unit in Japan is called kosoku, comprising with father, mother, and their siblings or their children. In Japanese school, how you address others is a sign of respect. This is evident of body language and speech. Greeting someone with bow, for example. In Japanese culture, there also have dining etiquette. It requires you to remove your shoes and sit on tamati on a straw floor. Before Japanese eats, they say,
Itadakimasu.
a polite phrase showing appreciation as Japanese receive the meal. They also have Japanese tea ceremony, gift givings, and many more family traditions. So to summarize it all up, Japanese and Philippines are completely different from each other. Two different nations, two different culture. But I'm sure all of you already noticed it. Completely different nation, completely different culture. And those differences makes us unique. Please allow me to tell you this. Doesn't matter if you're Japanese, American, Chinese, Russian, Filipino, doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that we are all mankind and we are one.
We are one!